back on the punches again. Oh, I forgot. Speaking of all that stuff we have to do today, you still got to make my meats. My food meats.
It's going to be a busy Sunday. I am aware.
I'm excited about all my food meats.
I'm aware. It should be exciting.
Yes.
And look at your mom's meat behind me. Now it's on to you. But
it's not my mom's meat, it's my meat. You're just handling my family's meat.
See, now you just dove head first into that.
I mean, so that's what it sounded like. You just all talking about everybody's meats.
Well, I think the key is, though, the more you grill, the better you get.
That is it. Practice makes perfect.
And I'm here for it all.
Now, do bratwursts get like a burnt outside skin like hot dogs do?
I mean, everything can if you put enough fire on.
I don't. I mean, it doesn't have to be burnt to a crisp. No, I'm interested to see what it looks like.
I got you. We'll work on this.
Pamela's here. Good morning. Says, good morning, Whack Fam. Happy Sunday. You're right. Constance is here. Says, good morning, Whack Fam. Good morning, Richard and Autumn. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning, Krista. Gigi's here. Says, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. How are you? Doing good. Dr. Wise is here. Good morning, Whack Fam. Cynthia's here. Says, good morning, Autumn and Richard. Beth said, good morning, Weathers. Richard handling the family's meat. He's handling all the family's meat.
She dives here.
Joyce said, good morning, White Fam. So good to be with you all today. I'm so glad that you're here, Joyce.
Good morning.
Good morning, JJ. Joyce. Hi, Dama. So, yeah, we were talking about all the stuff we have to do today.
Yes.
We have a busy day.
Laundry list.
Yeah. In addition to the laundry list of things you have to do, I actually have to do laundry. So I know, right? List? Exactly. Even more. Laundry is on the laundry list. But yeah, we have a few videos to shoot today. We have some Instagram posts to make, and then we have laundry and like random things to do. And then in addition to all that, Richard has to grill up my meal prep meats. So I am excited about that.
That's going to be fun.
I am excited. Rashawn Steer says, happy Sunday. Hashtag Whack Fam. How's everybody doing today? I'm still in bed. Hey, that's hello, Whack World. You're right. Hashtag Global Domination. Good morning, Kelly. Hi, Dre. Mookie's here. Says, good morning, my faves, Autumn and Richard. Hi, thank you so much.
Good morning.
Yes. So I just got back from a walk today. I just posted about it on Insta. It was really good. The weather felt exactly the way that it felt yesterday. So it was just cool, and the sun was behind a cloud. So it was, it wasn't too sunny. I tried a new route today. It was a little shorter than I wanted, but I have some ways that I can elongate it, figure if I turn here and maybe loop back around here. Because I like to get, at this point, I like to get over 4 miles, which is kind of crazy.
What?
So I know, right?
You're getting better at this?
This route was only 3 3/4. That's amazing. Yeah, so it was really fun. I'm glad to have gotten it out of the way. Last week, I only exercised 3 days a week. I did not like that. So I want to do at least 4 or 5. That's my goal is 5 really.
Yes, so out of 7.
Yeah. So today, I was glad that I was able to start it off today,
That's
1 down, 4 to go.
Mom's here. You on a walk soon.
Good, thanks. See, I don't know if I'm going to go on another walk now. I just want to work out downstairs. Good morning, Mom. Hi, Val. Good morning, Melissa. Mom's here says, hi, Rashana, hit that snooze button. You right, I know, right? Everybody's saying hi to my mom. She ain't talking about nothing. Mom, I don't know if you were available to go for a walk today, but I went without you. I didn't even call her because I was like, I just want to hang out by my lonesome, listen to my music, try my route out.
When the sun's out.
Yes, exactly.
I was just super tired today.
Yeah, you were super tired. You were up late editing videos, playing your video games, watching your television and YouTube. I mean, he has a whole life after I go to sleep, I'm just saying it's okay. So so he slept in today. I mean, it's Sunday. That's okay. So do you, boo-boo? But yes, I am up and awake. I've already showered. That just sets my day off on the right foot when I'm like, because right after these lives, I like to sit down for a little bit. But if I haven't showered yet, it's like, I got to get up and shower. And then I got to sit down. And then it's late. And by late, I mean 11. And then I'm like, the whole day is over. It's a waste. So I know, right? So that's it.
I'm glad you showered.
Thank you. Me too. Thank you. Rashana says, hey, Chris, I hit it twice. Wow, that's so funny. I need to get up because I have some errands to run and some planning to do. I know, right?
Welcome to Errand Running Sunday.
Comment, are you a snooze person or a like an intervaled alarm person. Like snooze is only for what, like 5 to 10 minutes?
I think so. Yep.
Okay.
And then it repeats.
I never hit the snooze button, but what I do is set 2 to 3 intervaled alarms an hour apart.
And what is that?
So like if I have to wake up at 6:30,
Mm-hmm.
I will set an alarm at 5:30 and maybe 4:30.
Okay.
So I'll wake up at 4:30 and be like, oh, I don't have to wake up, and then I'll wake up at 5:30.
Phone, right?
Yes.
Well,
yeah, like not an alarm clock. So I'll just so I don't do the 4:30 one anymore, but like I like to this day,
Mm-hmm.
and also the Fitbit is also dope AF because it has a silent alarm. Like it vibrates and that wakes me up. So it doesn't make noise. So I actually, during the week, you don't know this because you're asleep, but I wake up at 5:15 and then at 6:15 I wake up. I get out of bed, But if I say that I have to get out of if I say that I have to get out of bed at 6:15, it'll never be 6:15 and I'm like, oh, snooze, like I'm not that sort of person.
Oh,
so.
yes. No, I learned the hard way. Well, first of all, I don't set my phone alarm because I think it's just too quiet.
Good morning, Shelley.
I set an actual, I need like a school bell or like a nuclear, like I need that kind of alarm. I can't just have like. Yeah,
see, I'm such a light.
Sounds good.
I'm such a light sleeper that stuff will that stuff will wake me up. Basically, anything will wake me up. So
I need and not only that, I need to put it on the other side of the room, so I have to get out of bed to turn it off.
See, I'm grateful that I'm not like a labored sleeper. Like when it's time for me to wake up, I can just wake up. So yeah,
it was many times in college I overslept classes because of the snooze button, and it was right next to the bed. I was like,
no,
2 more minutes.
That says. 2 hours later. Val says I do the interval alarms and the snoozes. No, Mom says I wear my snooze out. I bet it's 9 minutes. That's a weird interval. Pamela says interval alarm. Yeah, see, good to know that's not just, that's not, I'm not the only person that does that.
I need the extreme.
No, because snooze is like uncontrolled. Like in my opinion, snooze is just like, I should wake up, but I'm not going to. Mm-hmm. Whereas the interval alarm is like, oh, I set this alarm on purpose, but I don't really need to wake up for an hour. Yes. Like it's like extra sleep. It's like mentally extra sleep.
I squeeze every minute. I physically plan it out of my sleep.
Joy says I hit my snooze one time and it's 30 minutes at 5 a.m. on my work days, but my days off, I'm wide awake at 7. I know I'm wide awake at 6:30 no matter what.
Well, I think that's the point now is after you do it for so long, like I don't do alarms anymore just because my body naturally gets up at the time now. So it's like, the older you get, for this to the mature audience, the older we get, the more sensitive to just waking up we are. And it's just like, when I was like early 20s though, I literally had to have an alarm, like a nuclear
I never had to do that.
On the other side of the room. Be like, I'm up, what's going on? Let's start the day.
Yeah, like those harsh alarms. Like I used to, I don't know, like I'm so sensitive. Like back when I interned in college and like we had, I lived in an apartment with like 3 other roommates. We each had our own room. I could hear the alarm of the person in the room next to me. Like,
oh, wow.
And like that wakes me up. So Lisa said alarms are the worst. I prefer to wake up by sunlight. That's cool in the summer, but in the winter, you're not gonna wake up till 8 o'clock, so
she'll find the sunlight.
I know,
mirrors
right?
Reflecting.
Candace said my dog and the alarm clock. So DJ normally wakes us. He's been getting up around like 5:30, 6 o'clock, but we can go back to bed after that. So JJ said my dog is my alarm, and today it was thunder.
There's Milton.
Yeah, so storms, we can't really sleep well during storms anymore because the dogs get so anxious that they just come up and walk on the bed and they want to sit right next to you and pant so hard in your face. Like, oh my gosh.
I said Maddie doesn't really do that crazy.
Maddie doesn't do it that crazy.
And DJ doesn't do it at all.
Yeah, you're right. So it's just Milton. But they do want to be on the bed and closer to you than normal if it wasn't raining. Dr. Watts says 3 alarms during each day during the weekend, 1 on Saturday. Yeah, I don't set my alarms on Saturday, okay, because I'm always up by 7 o'clock anyway.
So that's when you just the natural just pop.
Yeah, and I only have to, and I wake up at like 6 o'clock I wake up at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock during the week. So yes.
Yeah. I think now you can probably stop doing the alarm and still wake up at that time.
Yes. Yeah. So, and then, it's good. It all depends on your work schedule too.
No,
like Richard can wake up whenever he wants, because whenever he wants is generally like 8 a.m. anyway,
Like 7.
And he doesn't have to be at work until like 10:30. So that is such an interesting concept. Whereas like in the corporate world, you got to be on there before 9. So it's like, if you want to get anything accomplished.
5 o'clock jobs too. So
yeah. Well, AM
before the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I remember working when I worked at Netflix, and we had to be up at 3:30. I had to be up at 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, I only had to be at work at 4, and so it was the warehouse was right up the street. So.
Well,
yes.
Now I've had a few factory jobs actually where I had to punch a time clock and get up at 4:30 in the morning, be at the shop or the work or the job site at 5:30. Start your day. Have your coffee or your sausage McMuffin?
Sheila says, I don't like to be startled awake. I also am a light sleeper. My alarm is musical chimes. Exactly.
See, that's too soft, man. It would make me go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Wake up and be like, ooh, that sounds good.
No, yeah, I can't. I don't like to be startled awake. I also like the radio. Sometimes, like, I used to wake up to the radio, and it would either just be like the hosts talking or it'd be a song. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. Rebecca says, do you and Richard have Netflix? Yes, we do. Watch it frequently. I just finished up Selling Sunset yesterday. It was pretty good. I'm not going to say good, but like, I am invested in these women's personal lives, and I'm very interested in real estate.
When you start
literally, I was watching that TV show, and I was like, should I get my real estate license? Like, I literally Googled how much does it cost to get your real estate license in Kentucky, but then I was like, no, I gotta wait. Like, I have so many other projects that I'm working on right now. I have to actually complete something. But it was very interesting. I was just like, maybe I should get into real estate, because I just find all that so interesting, And it's like one of those things, like once you have it, you just have to renew it every year, right? I don't know how much it costs, but it's like once you get it once, you have it, or do you have to like reapply for it retest for it every few years? So.
Does it change state by state? I'm assuming so.
Well, yes, maybe the rules change state by state. I know you're licensed like state by state. Yeah, so.
Who knows?
I know, right? Who knows? So, but it was good. But we watch Netflix a lot.
Yes.
Has anybody watched Project Power? I want to see that. No, like I want to see it. I just don't know if I actually do want to see it.
Oh my gosh,
I love Jamie Foxx. I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I'm just like, I might watch it just for them. And I'm here for like a supernatural, thing. But then I'm just like, but do I care about the story though? I don't know, but I do plan to watch it. We can watch it today if you want. If you want, do you want to watch it?
Well, I know how you are with movies.
Good morning, Gail. So what we also watched the end of World of Dance last night. That was really, really good. I mean, it was just really good. I am very pleased with the people that won. Rebecca said, did you guys watch Work It? No, but I'm going to, because that allows me to live my teenage fantasy. It has Sabrina Carpenter and Liza Koshy in it. Okay. It is your typical, like, all the girls at my school are popular, great dancers, and they won't let me be a part of their dance squad. So I'm going to start my own dance squad of misfits. And then there's a competition that comes up where we have to see like who wins, their traditional style or our new style. And I personally grow and develop during the course of this entire thing, Classic teen, misfit movie with a dancing and performance element. I mean, when I tell y'all right up my, and Jordan Fisher, you're right. And Jordan Fisher. Thank you for reminding me. Like, these are all my teenage performance go-to. Well, they're all like the mid-20 somethings who play teenagers in the movies like that.
The actor in you.
So, so I'm definitely going to watch that. We will chat.
Nice.
Dee says, just started the second season of Ozark, but I'm still waiting to see what all the hype is about. I mean, Ozark is slow, but the character development is just great. And the story is good. And just like, well, the story gets great, I will say, but it is slow. Like it's just like the whole point of the show is them trying to blend in. So it's just them trying to act as normal as possible. But some stuff pops off and you're just like, whoa.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of a little bit like Breaking Bad.
Trouble follows them wherever they go, you know?
It's like certain situations in life lead you down certain paths. And
what you going to do about it?
The purpose of the show is just to follow them down this path. Yeah. It's like, it's not, you're not going to be like rockets and booms and explosions and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, this is like in navigating the intricate subtleties of money laundering.
And you have to love like the snarkiness and the just the dry humor.
Yes, like, and the girl that plays, what's her name?
That girl.
The young girl.
Oh yeah, what's her name?
Richard.
You are asking the wrong person for name.
Oh, I guess you're right. But the curly-haired country girl?
Hey. Yes. The one who's just trailer park girl. I don't know her name.
Joyce said Barry is getting his realtor's license. Yeah, see, should I get it? Should I get it as just a like, I should get my realtor's license because I don't plan to actively sell real estate, or I honestly want to get it for my real estate investing so that I can just buy and do it all myself.
Okay, there we go.
Bill Spratt is here. I wonder who that is. Is that my brother or my father? I don't know.
They're both named Bill.
Yeah, but see, if it was William, it would be Billy. So
he would have said a lingo.
Yeah, he would have been like, "What's up, money fam?" So something crazy like that. Identify yourself. Sprat.
Is that what he said?
Yes. Look at all that. So I don't know. Maybe he just hopped in and left. I have no idea. Pamela said trailer park girl. You know who I'm talking about? Oh, it is my father, everyone.
Oh.
How did you even know I do this? Okay. What?
He must be in bed too.
I mean, but like what notification came up on your phone that let you know that I was live right now?
Probably said, my daughter.
No, it's exactly. It did not. Ruth. Cynthia says Ruth. Exactly. That's her name.
Oh, yes. Oh, you yelled it too.
Sorry. I hate calling her that girl. Like she's so good on that show.
I believe you. I just am horrible.
Dee said, yeah, I like her too from other shows. She's a good actress. What other shows has she been on? Because I would give those a try because I would like to see that.
Well, it's always these little young guys and girls that are just kicking butt now in the acting game. Like the guy from the Umbrella Academy, what's his name? 6 or 5 or 2 or whatever.
That young boy that's with all them adults. Yeah. I know he's doing so well. Joe Ray said, I missed it. What show are we talking about? Ozark. Somebody starting season 2 and it's just like, oh, it's kind of slow. And I'm like, oh yeah, it is definitely kind of slow. So, but it's good and it gets good in my opinion. Like but not good in like a crash and boom and explosion, but just in a like, ooh, I want to see where this goes next. Like that's just kind of how I feel.
It doesn't have definite chapters, or it's like, okay, then we close that chapter on to the next one.
Yeah, so and it just kind of opens up. Dama said, watched it last night. It was pretty good. Some scenes closer to the end are unrealistic. Are you talking about Project Power? Because I know I don't watch that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Dad said, FYI, I get the notification every day, but I'm usually sleeping this time.
I told you.
That's crazy. Thanks for dinging the bell, Dad, and getting the notifications. That's like crazy.
My daughter.
Oh, exactly. So why are you awake now? That's great. So that's pretty
probably funny. Like the alarm situation.
Yeah, something happened to blare him awake.
What do you call that? Intertruance. What do you call
it? Interval alarm. Yes, interval. Gail said this morning is a family affair. I know, right? I don't know what my dad's liable to say. Like, he's very mellow and low key, but I just, I can anticipate my mom's a lot of the times because that's my mom.
That is very true.
Pamela said she's going to be the main character in a new show coming out called Inventing Anna on what channel? Hopefully,
what streaming.
Yeah, exactly. What service? Because I would love to watch that because I really, really like her. She is super cute and she's a good actress.
I agree.
We have a lot of stuff. JJ said now you have to behave. I know, right? I mean, I got new eyes on me. I don't know what to do. We have a lot to do today. So I finally got the Keto Box. So I have to do a Keto Box unboxing. God. Smash the Crate's probably coming out tomorrow, even though it's finished today. And that was a doozy, working with Mom and Richard.
What are you talking about?
That's the problem. please watch and somebody take my side, because I know y'all are going to say like, oh, you're too hard on your mom and Richard, but no, you guys, take my side. That's all I want. Like, somebody just realize how ridiculous they are when you're trying to get some work done. So
we're doing a great
that's all I'm saying. So
I will say that me and your mom are an amazing team.
I agree with that. And you and my mom can make videos just y'all without me needing to be there, because I do not have the patience for it. Angela's here, says rushing out to work, but sending love to all the community here. Keep it keto. Absolutely, Angela. Thanks for dropping by.
Good morning and goodbye.
Yeah, so we have the Keto Box unboxing, and then we're doing a porking good, a pork rind like haul. Basically, they sent me all of their pork rinds to try. And it's carnivore, so I can actually try them, which I'm really excited about that. And then we have the Kiss My Keto noodles. And of course, you guys, here's another thing about my husband here. So y'all know me. Y'all know me. I was just going to make them noodles, dump some, rails on it, and then just be like, how is it? Because like I normally don't eat noodles. I'm tasting it solely for the Instagram post that I have to make, like it's a work assignment, right? And so I was just like, look, I'm going to put some noodles, maybe some, little Parmesan, and just like call it a day. He's over here. He's already went down a Pinterest wormhole on like what sort of things he should make. And it's like, I see a lot of people are going in like an Asian, like an Asian vibe with like sesame seeds and eggs and stuff. And I was just like, if you want to do that, you can do it. The level of effort I was anticipating putting into this, so small compared to like now, of course, now it's a new project for him to do. He's like, ooh, how can we jazz this up and make it the best? And I'm just like, this is going to be messy.
Just make it regularly good. That's all.
Joyce said, question, I have been having horrible headaches. I need to get electrolytes in. Joyce, that's not a question. Those are a series of statements. But if you're having horrible headaches, I would agree that perhaps it is your electrolytes. There are lots of good options for that. There's ZipFizz. There is Ultima. There's Everly. There's also, so I advise against the pills in the store. If you're going to get electrolytes, get them in powder form. So get like powdered potassium, powdered sodium with salt. Exactly. Absorbable than a pill form. Plus the pill, they can only pack so much in there. You can get a whole like scoop of whatever. So much in there. You can get a whole like scoop of whatever that you need.
That's so smart.
Yeah. So. Dee said Shonda's shows are only good up until she starts the next project. No continuity. Is Shonda behind this other show coming up? I do agree that Shonda, for some reason, has the magic touch, and that when she moves on, they just go wild for no reason. Like How to Get Away with Murder and what was the one with Scandal? What happened to those shows? Granted, I still watch Grey's because like I'm 16 years in at this point, but like How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal were just tragic. The way that they like veered off course and ended like that. So I know, right? Joyce says, but ZipFizz makes me bloat. Yes, I am. Joyce, I'm going to text you after this. Send me, I probably already have your address, but I am going to send you some Ultima Replenisher. I have a lot of them for Keto Palooza coming up, but I already have your address, but I am going to send you some Ultima Replenisher. I have a lot of them for Keto Palooza coming up, but I'm going to send you some, see if that works better because the ingredients are different. ZipFizz, but it still has electrolytes.
That would be amazing.
Also, everyone that is coming gets Ultima Replenisher as well. But I gotta look out for my patrons, and go the extra mile. Speaking of that, my Patreon anniversary is coming up. I just got an email that was like, your Patreon anniversary is coming up. Oh. Yes, I am and I know Shelly asked about this a long time ago, but I'm like retooling that whole thing. It probably won't go after Keto Palooza because I really have to focus on that. But like, I am committed to just really doing a lot more for my patrons. Like I post on there, barely and whatnot. And I don't take for granted that you guys are just getting that auto debit every single month. Like I really, really appreciate that. Aww. And you deserve more and I'm going to give you more, so I am thinking about that actively. Just know that. Yeah. So just know about that. Like I want that Patreon to be a whole other thing because you guys deserve it.
Wave of autumn.
I know, right? An autumn wave. So, Rashana says, Joyce, you can take salt straight to the head. You're right. And pickle juice as well.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Pace yourself, girl.
Also, Gatorade has sugar-free, Gatorade Zero, Powerade Zero. Those things have electrolytes. Never as much as I would like in like a powder, or just get you some powders and mix it into like a drink that you already like.
Yes, no, that's true.
Lisa said, I only watched Shonda's show on Netflix. She wasn't present for the whole series on Scandal or Grey's. No, that was not. No, like she starts these shows and like she moves, she like gets them going. Mm-hmm. But then as a true creative, like she wants to try something else now. So she'll like step away. She'll always be like an executive producer or like producer or something. But, she really, in the beginning, she like starts a showrunner, like person making sure everything happens. And then she goes away to move on to other stuff and leaves it in the hands of all things Autumn. I love supporting your channel. No, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Shelly. So, yes. So that is, Sheila says Keto Chow electrolyte drops work well. That's also another great option. It's like electrolyte drops that you can just drop into any beverage. Well. Yeah, exactly.
Just like the powder.
That's pretty good. So
basically anything but the pee.
Yes.
Have more control.
Exactly. D says, I tried Scandal, but never really got into it. Can only do one season of How to Get Away with Murder. I would say both the first 2 seasons of How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal were really good. Mm-hmm. After that, I mean, downhill. Downhill. It was horrible. I guess I just have high expectations when it starts so good, but that's the problem. When it starts so good, there's nowhere to go but down. Like you got to think Lost,
sometimes you can do the up down. Yes. Peaks and valleys.
I think there was like a peak in season 4 of Scandal, but How to Get Away with Murder just was like spiraling down. It was horrible.
That's the thing with most shows, though. They're really not designed to do 4, 5, 6 seasons.
Yes.
Most shows are designed to do 2 or 3, and that's it.
Rashana said Joyce needs a quick fix, so that's the fastest way to get rid of that headache. You're right. Take it to the head. I do that sometimes, especially when I'm fasting. I'll grind some salt onto a plate, and then I'll just lick my fingers.
And you go right to the source.
It be like that sometimes.
Right to the source.
Bloodstream.
Do not pass go.
Rebecca says, are you guys going to see Les Mis tomorrow? What is that, on Disney Plus or something? I have no plans to watch it.
We just haven't even booted up Disney Plus.
Yeah, we haven't booted up Disney Plus in a long time, ever since The Mandalorian. But I watched that Hamilton documentary a couple of weeks ago. That was pretty good. But no, I don't have any plans to watch any other musical theater anytime soon. On my walk today, I listened to, there's a song called Blackout from Lin-Manuel Miranda on his previous show In the Heights. And it just came on randomly on my shuffle. And I was just like, oh my God, I love this song.
Were you singing it out loud?
Yeah, well, no, not out loud. See, I'm not going to be that crazy person that sings out loud. But I was like mouthing and I was like, so I was gesturing. Yeah, exactly. I was you couldn't hear me, but you can see me. You know what I'm saying? So I was gesturing something crazy. It was really good.
That makes sense. That sounds bad.
Okay, so yesterday, after the world's craziest weight gain for no reason whatsoever, it was a fast. I'm not gonna say for no reason whatsoever. I did eat a little later than usual because once again, on my meal prep days, if there's like a little extra or I got to test it, it was that pork. I never made it before, so I had to taste it. So I ate a little later. So that's probably why I'm retaining all of this, water or whatever. I don't even care though, for real. I fasted yesterday. It was great. So I stepped on the scale this morning and it was 174.8. That's a loss of 2.2 pounds. Wow. That's good. Nice. It's not great, if we're going to be honest. I would really want to be in the 173s, and then I want to be in the 171s. But, we got all the time in the world. So my carnivore,
This is the last week?
No, of intuitive carnivore. And then the next week after that is my tracking carnivore. That's my meal prep carnivore, because I've got to hunker down toward the end of my toward the end of the month to hit my goals. I'm still committed to being in the 160s. I got 2 weeks left. I can do it. I know, right? So I am going to pay more attention to what I eat. Probably do a lot cleaner carnivore the last week. So cut out a lot of the cheese and whatnot.
Adjust the weight scale. So
that won't help. That doesn't help. So Rashawn said carnivore is making me feel bloated. It isn't easy. It is definitely an adjustment. Yeah, that's why I have to take my enzymes and everything. But it actually hasn't been too bad for me.
Especially compared to the first time.
Yes, especially compared to the first time. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I'm eating the eggs or something.
Well, I think you planned better this time.
And I also think the fasting helps every other day too. Yeah, I think if I was eating every day, then it might be a little crazy. So
I agree.
Yeah. So Dr. Wise says no bloat or inflammation. What from carnivore? I don't feel bad, I guess, but I'm still working through my lady bit. So, like that could happen as well. Already, if it is, then I'll have to sign back up again. I don't know. Maybe it's coming. Maybe it got renewed and they know it's on the way.
Got renewed.
Okay, but it hasn't dropped yet.
No, Austin would have been and told.
Let everybody know that the Mandalorian's back out.
He is the Star Wars nut.
The resident Star Wars fiend. Yes. So
he will tell me anytime something's happening.
The Mandalorian, in my opinion, was the definition of regular. It was just such a regular story.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that. But
in the Star Wars world, they haven't had regular in a while. So
I guess. I guess
really love regular.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's just have some regular.
Yeah, let's just have a little side story to keep us entertained. I guess.
That's all you need.
That makes sense.
I'm just waiting on all the Marvel shows.
Yes.
That's why I bought Disney Plus to begin with.
Yeah, a year later, no Marvel shows. So
it's amazing. I'm patient.
Mm-hmm.
The production is ramping back up.
That's good. Yeah, everything's ramping back up, whether it should be or not.
Exactly.
Okay, well, that's all we got. I am going to chill out a little bit. My brother's over today. We're doing some truck work. And then all those things I just mentioned, I have to put makeup on today.
It's a Bill Spratt day.
It's more William.
No, it's a Williams.
Billy. People call him Billy. So
I was trying to connect them all since they have
No, well, just Sprat in general. That's what I would have called it. I just call it a Sprat Sunday, Sprunday. So that's where I'm gonna go with that. So we got a lot of work to do, but I am chilling out today and lots of videos, lots of everything. Yes. Have a good week and have a good Sunday. Really, the weekend is, we're heading into the week. Exactly. Have a good Sunday, and we will talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.